Hi, I'm Bill Seaback. I'm a headhunter, retained headhunter, executive recruiter, search consultant, career coach. I go by 1,000 different names, but I help people and companies find each other in turbulent and not so turbulent job markets. And today I'm going to talk to you about building the perfect resume, what to fix in your resume, whether you have a job or don't have a job right now. Your calling card, your business card, if you will, is your resume. Smash the like button. Let's join and subscribe. It will help me reach a lot more people than just the two of us. And let's get down to business. Okay, first and foremost, there are probably 25 things that you need to do with your resume, and in no particular order. The length of the resume should be 1 to 2 pages. I see tomes in my 30-year career. I've seen people's CVs that are 25 pages, and this is just absolutely ridiculous. 1 to 2 pages should cover your career. If you're right out of school or just have a couple years of work experience, keep it to 1 page, and that should suffice. What do we put on the resume? Well, you got to put your name there. You got to put the city probably and the state that you're in, but and a way to contact you. Your email and maybe your phone number. But you don't need a home address anymore. That's pretty much gone with the wind now. So make sure your email address is appropriate for the business world or for the types of companies that you're applying for. Obviously, if you're an engineer or a doctor or a lawyer, that's one kind of email address. If you're a male dancer, that's another kind of address. If you're a fireman or a policeman or policewoman, that's another kind of address. So make sure that your email address is appropriate for the type of company or companies that you're applying to. Make sure that your resume looks and feels professional. You don't need a lot of photographs. You don't need a lot of graphs and different indices. It's a Word document. Keep it as a Word document. I would recommend against using a photograph unless you're in the part of the world where putting your photograph on a resume is kind of a normal thing. It's not in the United States or Canada. So if you're in those two countries or even in England, I would just avoid that altogether. Okay, in terms of formatting, just keep in mind that simple is better than complicated. Remember that this is a document that represents you and your achievements and the experiences that you've had to date. So you want it to be formatted and have a look and a style that is going to invite people to pick it up and want to read it, whether they're getting it electronically through their email address or in a written format, or if it's been passed on to somebody in a hand-to-hand basis. Okay, it should be relevant. Your resume should be relevant. And by relevancy, I mean, look, if you've been in the workforce for 35 years, nobody cares about your internship that you had when you were, fresh out of college. Unless you're a physician, for example, and where you interned is super important. But for 99% of the people that are watching this video, you want to pull out the most salient elements of your career and put them on a piece of paper. You don't want to put in a bunch of personal information about your wife and your family and your children's names and your pets' names and the goldfish and that sort of thing. Having some hobbies is important, and you can list some hobbies. If you have